Hello all. Well, it is freezing. Winter is finally here in central Jersey. And I had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everybody did. I went to my niece's for dinner. I hate pulling out of these parking lots because people back up and don't look. So I went to my niece's for dinner and I made a Brussels sprout and carrot dish and also butternut squash and apple dish, and healthy. My brother-in-law made a healthy, if you want to call it stuffing, instead of bread, cut, cubed sweet potatoes, very good. My sister-in-law made carrots, even though I was making a Brussels sprout and carrot thing. My niece did make traditional mashed potatoes, which was yummy. And what else did she make? Oh, she made desserts. She made this peanut butter pie thing, which was yummy. And a healthy crumb cake. A little dry, but good. And then I made gluten-free, dairy-free cake. I really should have doubled it because it was like one layer of a 2-layer cake. And from there, I tried it. No one else would try it. I thought it was delicious. It was made with pumpkin, cocoa, honey instead of sugar, so no sugar. And I'm finding that they're recommending honey to substitute for sugar. So I'm going to try an apple pie with honey rather than sugar. And they say, although it has more calories and carbs, your body breaks it down better. So, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna try. I found a recipe online and I'm even making the crust, and the crust is gonna be made with almond flour rather than regular flour. So that should be yummy. And then, and that'll be gluten-free and dairy-free. I'm gonna make my cake. And everybody said, oh, just make it the way you made it. I might try to see if the dollar store has like smaller pans and get like 4 smaller pans and do like, 4 layers. Or a smaller cake, but bigger layers. We'll see if it only has 2. And then I had very, very busy Friday. I don't remember what I did in the morning, but I picked up my granddaughter. We went to dinner, Perkins, for our pumpkin pancakes. I just had 2 pancakes. I love the pumpkin pancakes. Probably not the best for me, but I did good on Thanksgiving, so can't complain too much. I can't give up everything. And then we went to my niece's so I could pick up my keys, and I swear I did not yawn all day. So I picked up the keys. My granddaughter didn't want to go in. It was only like 6:20, not quite 6:30. And she's like, but I'm really tired. And I said, well, we'll just go in for a little bit. Well, 10:30, I'm dragging her out of there. She had a great time. She always does with my niece's girls. So, especially her youngest one, because they're 7 months apart to the day. And then we left, came home, we had hot cocoa, and she didn't fall asleep till after midnight. I had to wake her up 8 o'clock in the morning because I had to take Jazzy to get groomed. And then my son picked her up because we went up to Lafayette. So there's shops. If you don't live near there, don't take the trip. there were supposed to be vendors and stuff there. Half the vendors, from what I understand, were not there because it was freezing. And it took us all of an hour to walk around. And that's with waiting online for hot cocoa, chocolate covered pretzels for my granddaughter, letting her feed the horses. And then I came home. I had a fundraiser for veterans, and didn't get home from that until, I don't know, 11:30, and couldn't fall asleep right away. And then Sunday, I basically did nothing. Well, I did some washing, so I didn't do nothing. So cleaned up the kitchen a bit. And then yesterday, very busy day at work. And today, busy day. We had 2 bids today. Haven't heard. One was at 1 o'clock, one was at 2. They were at the same place. So I'm hoping we got at least one of them, if not both. And then, as you hear, my voice is going. I don't know, it's cutting in and out. Also, okay, this guy writes to me on BOF. And then we're talking, and I don't know if I told you this, the first one, the one I'm telling you now. And then we're talking, and then next thing you know, like, he's like, oh, can we exchange numbers? And it's like delayed on the site. So sure, okay. So then, okay, we turn around and he texts me, and then it's, hey, you know, so and so, I don't even remember his name, from POF. And I'm like, oh, yay. And then from there, it was, I'm actually gonna get my peach Snapple Diet Zero iced tea in Wawa. I'm gonna sneeze any freaking minute now. Sorry. I don't just sneeze once. Sometimes not just twice. But then he sends me Flax full picture, and I think I did tell you this. Now it's come back to me. Wowza. But then this other guy writes to me, and he's about 10 years younger. So he's like, hi, I hope you have do you have an open mind? I hope so. And I said, yes. Why? He said, well, do you have a son? And I'm like, yes. And I'm thinking, this is a very odd question for this guy, but all right, whatever. Let me go over here. And he's like, well, did you know that all sons, well, most sons fantasize about their mom? Oh, first he did say, you remind me of a younger version of my mom, before he asked me if I had a son. Younger version of my mom, and it is just so hot, it's turning me on. I'm like, do you want to know why? So of course I had to ask why, even though I wanted to vomit right then and there. And so he said, do you have sons? I said, yes. He said, well, do you know most sons fantasize about their mother? And he goes, I did, and I finally got up the nerve, and I sucked my mom's tits. And I'm like, and she loved it. I'm like, you know what? No, not that open-minded, and that just grosses me out, and good luck to you. Blocked. I could not believe it. I posed the question to my singles group, but it got declined, my post. So, seeing if anybody else has come across this, because this is like the second time now. Ugh, it's gross. And way back, there was this guy. I was talking to him. We met. Seemed like a nice guy. A little bit of an odd duck, but, you know, was nice. And he tells me how when he was, want to say like 13, 14. I don't know. I can't remember the age. I think I wanted to block it out of my mind. That he was masturbating and his mother came in and showed him the correct way. And she continued to jerk him off for years. Told me she would vacuum and dust and clean on the weekends on a Saturday, nude. He said how he would watch his parents have sex, that it turned him on, and he would masturbate while they were having sex. Oh my God. Seriously? I'm sorry. If my son does fantasize about, I don't even fucking want to know. Oh my God. That is the most creepy, weird thing. And there's someone on here that commented that they're just gave up on dating, and I'm at that point. But in my singles group, they're like, you can't be negative, be positive. That's how you attract someone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it is, but there's so many weirdos. I mean, so many of my friends have met guys, and nice guys. And so that gives me hope. But I'm just like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong that I'm meeting these freaking weirdos? What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. I really don't. And it's just annoying me to no end. And there's actually a couple of guys reaching out here and there, whatever. And this one guy, I said something about busy day or whatever, and he said, oh, busy. He goes, if you're a busy lady, I want someone that has time for me, whatever. I said, you asked me how my work day was, and I said, it was busy. Oh, okay. Then he wanted to change numbers, and then that was Wednesday, and he said, have a nice Thanksgiving. He reaches out to me on Saturday. And I said, oh, busy weekend with the holiday. I'm heading to a veterans fundraiser. I will reach out to you tomorrow. And I did reach out to him. And guess what? Oh, sorry. There was this really hot guy that got in the pickup truck next to me. But nothing. Still haven't heard anything from him. Oh, he smokes. Ugh, turn off. But I was just like, oh my God. So then I turn around and this other guy reaches out and says, hey, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know who this is. And he's like, oh, it's John. And he sends a picture. I'm like, oh. And I was thinking when I did some background, I think this guy, I don't know if he's married, he's separated, but it didn't seem like he was divorced. So, whatever. So, he's like, oh, definitely reach out, because I said I'm going to a veterans fundraiser, blah, 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 blah. I haven't heard from him. So that's how much interested. And I haven't heard from him in like 2 years. So I don't know. Oh, we should definitely get together. When people say that, that's like, they get together, and my opinion is they're just looking for sex. So, nope. Sorry, Charlie. So, whatever. And then, I just don't know. I just don't freaking know. And it's getting colder. The holidays are here. And usually guys don't reach out around the holidays. But maybe they are reaching out because they, don't want to be alone on the holidays. Or maybe they don't mind so much for Christmas, but New Year's Eve. So, who knows? But this is a short video. I'll try to do another one later, but I just had to, anybody comment if you've come across guys like that. That is just, disgusting. That, oh, that's my niece's activity. She did an outdoor walk. Okay. But yeah, so, I don't know. It's just very discouraging. And I am eating good. I gotta get I'm walking, but not consistently. So I need to get to that. And I did lose 2.2 pounds last week. So I think that was like pretty cool. But I weighed myself Thursday morning. So I could have gained a little bit. You know, Thanksgiving food is a little salty. I did have my sister stuffing. Well, the stuffing my sister made, which is my grandmother's recipe, didn't have a lot. I had a small bit of it. Only a couple bites to satisfy my craving. But yeah. So we will see. We will see. So nothing really. Oh, there's this one guy writing to me on Facebook, and his name on Facebook is Hulk. And he seems like he is normal. I thought it was a scammer, but, And there was one guy that he said he was from the town where I just moved from. And haven't heard from him since I was like, oh, let's get together. I used to live there. I know a lot of places. And yeah, so once you say, let's get together, you know, I'm done with talking, you know, let's sooner than later. All of a sudden, oh, I have to go to Texas, or I have to go here, I have to go there on a trip, and they just have any kind of excuse. So, whatever. All right, well, I am going to end this now, and after work, I have to go help my friend apply for a job. I don't know why he's leaving Home Depot and applying for a new job, but guess I'll get the story later. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.